morning, everybody. But today we have to discuss what is force. Force is a push or pull. A push or pull acting on any object or body, that is called force. Consider one table is there in the room and we are pushing the table, means we have applied push, so that is called force. Means we have applied push, means we have applied force on that body or object. Then if we are pulling that table towards us, if we have applied pull on that table, then we have applied pull, means we have applied force on that table. So a push or pull acting on any object or body, that we called it as force. Then again, one thing I want to tell you is that all the quantities that are used in physics, all the quantities, force, distance, displacement, whatever the quantities which we are using in the subject physics, all that quantities we can call physical quantities. So force is also a physical quantity. Distance, it is also a physical quantity. Displacement, it is also a physical quantity. Speed, it is also a physical quantity. So one common heading is there for all the quantities that are used in physics, that is physical quantity. So we can define force in another way. We have already discussed that force is nothing but a push or pull acting on any object or body, that we call it as force. So now force is also a physical quantity which changes the state of that object or any body on which we are applied. The force which we have applied on any body or object, that changes the state of that object or body. Basically, the table in the room that was in the state of rest, stationary, that is in the state of rest. But when we applied some push or pull, that is force, on that table will change its state. Basically, it was in the state of rest, but when we have applied force, push or pull on that table, then it will be in the motion. Means that table has changed the state because of that push or pull, that is force. So now, from that we can also define the force in another way, as force, the physical quantity, is the physical quantity which changes the state of that object or body. If any body is in motion, suppose a small boy is running towards you and you have applied push means force. So that boy was in the state of motion, but you have applied push, that is force. So that boy will come at rest position because of your push, that is force. Means that push, that is force, has changed the state of motion of that boy into the state of rest. Is it or not? Then, suppose your friend is standing stationary at rest position and you have pushed your friend from back side. Then he was at rest position, but because of your push, means force, that your friend will cover some distance. Here, your friend was in the state of rest, but because of push, your friend has changed the position, state. Your friend has changed the state of rest into the state of motion. So in the first example, that small boy is running towards you. Because of force, that state of motion is converted into state of rest. And second example, that you have pushed your friend, that friend was in the state of rest, but because of force, it will be in the motion. Means what? Force is a physical quantity. From this situation, we can also define, we can also compose some words about the force instead of that push or pull, that is called force. But because of these examples, we can also put some words. We can make another definition of force as force, it is a physical quantity which changes the state of object or body, or which changes the state of rest or state of motion. By that two examples. Understood? But another connected situation about the force is that when you have applied some force on the table in the room, means you have applied push, and that table will change its state. It will change its state from rest to motion. And that table will cover some distance. Then some displacement will occur there. Because of force, that object has been displaced from one position to another position. In that case, you can say that some work is done there or not. You have applied force and table had changed its position from one place to another place. Means some work is done there or not? Yes, some work is done there. You have moved table from one position to another position. We can say that work is done when the force applied on any object or body causes the displacement of that body. Then we can say that work is done. Work you have studied in previous standard. Now this connected situation is there. While discussing the force, but that force causes some displacement. That's why some work is also done there. So you can study that another definition, description of connection of that force with the work. When we have applied force, some displacement occurs there. Means when the force is applied, displacement occurs, and for that what we can say? We can say work is done, means which are the quantities which are taking part in defining the work, force and displacement. That's why that work done, one formula you will study in the ninth standard, that work done is nothing but the product of force and displacement, because that force and displacement are the two quantities which are taking part in defining the work. You will study in the next standard that, but that concerning situation was there, so I have explained that. You have to keep in mind, it will be revised. Then, what are the effects of force? There are so many effects of the force, or you can say causes of the force. Effects of force means what? Because of force, what occurs? That different situations are there. In your book, that 2-3 situations are given, but instead of that, so many effects or causes of the force are there. Means what? When the force is applied, what are the effects and causes means? What will occur because of force? That are the effects or causes of the force that we have to discuss, so that that can be understood by the examples. Any topic can be, if it is supported by some examples, that ideas will be fitted forever in our mind. When we apply the force, let us turn to that 1 or 2 examples which we have discussed earlier. That boy is running towards us, we have applied push means force, and that boy has stopped, means we have changed the motion of that boy, and means we have changed the state of motion of that boy into the state of rest. That is the cause of force. That is also the cause of force. Means because of force, any moving object or body can be stopped. That is the effect of force. Then, if you are throwing one ball towards your friend and he is catching the ball, means he is applying push to that ball. That is also the example. That is also the effect of force. Means force can stop the moving object. Then force can cause to move the object. Take that second example which we have discussed, that your friend was standing at the stationary position or at the rest position, and you have pushed from the back side, and that friend has covered some distance in front side, in his front side. Means force can cause. That is also the cause of force. Force can cause the stationary object or body to move. While moving on the road, some plastic, that Bisleri bottles are there, and that bottle, 1 or 2 bottles that are at the rest position, but you will kick that bottles by your leg, and that bottle will move from one position to another position. You are kicking means you are pushing, you are means you are applying force, and that what will be the cause? That force will cause the stationary object to move. You can imagine many practical examples around you, and you have to keep the ideas from that example in your mind, so that that topic will be fitted in your mind well. Then the next cause of force or effect of force, if you have heard one sponge duster, generally we are using to rub the blackboard or that whiteboard also. So you have taken one sponge duster and you have hold that duster in two hands, and if you have press, means you have push, this hand you are pushing in this direction, this hand you are pushing in this direction, and the duster is in between your hands and you are pushing that duster. Pushing means you are applying force, because push and pull, that is force. So that the shape of that duster will change, size of that duster will also change. Basically you are hold the duster in between two hands, and if you are pushing means you are applying the force, the size and shape of that duster will be changed. That is also the effect of force. Means force can cause or force can change the size or shape of object. Again, one plastic ball, if you press in this way or push, it will be deformed. It will change its state. But because of that property of plastic ball, it will not, after removing the force, it will not come to its original size. But duster, it has a property of that material. Sponge, it has a property of elasticity. That. So that is also the cause or effect of the force. Then again, force can change the direction of moving object. Take one example of cricket ball, or that bowler is bowling the ball towards the batsman. You all know the cricket, that game. A bowler is bowling the ball towards the batsman, and batsman is hitting that ball in the opposite direction towards that long on area. Basically, that bowler has bowled. He has applied some force on that ball and he has bowled the ball in the direction of that batsman, but batsman is hitting that ball in the opposite direction. Batsman is also applying the force push on that ball. So that ball was coming towards the batsman, and because of applying the force by the bat, by that batsman, that ball is going in the opposite direction, in the same direction from where it has came, and that ball is, batsman is hitting that ball towards long area. Means here, what is the effect of force? Force can change the direction of motion of that object or that ball. So that are the effects of force. Then the next is magnitude of force. But we will stop here. The next period we will discuss the classic magnitude of the force. Okay.